Hello, welcome back to another video. Somewhere just a little bit different, a quick little video. I've been, not going to say restoring, but fixing up this old Dansette record player that was given to me a number of years ago. It was found in a loft. It's not in bad condition, but it's a Monarch, a Dansette Monarch, I believe. I will turn it back up eventually. And the legs had gone missing. It did have legs when it was new. It was owned by one family right from 1962 when they bought it, but the legs had gone missing. So I've been looking for ages, and the rustling of paper is that I managed to find some proper Dansette legs. So I thought I'd fit them and we'd have a look at this and see. It still needs a little bit of work doing to it, really, I think. But right, is that going to fit in there? Are these legs going to be any good? He says. And it seems to have gone in okay, but they're obviously angled because the legs were splayed. If you've ever seen one of these Dansette, the legs were splayed out. So rather than watch me unwrap the rest, I'll unwrap the rest and then come back. So there we go. I've got 3 now on, and I've just got the last leg to fix, and they seem to be fitting all right. You know, the trouble was people call them Dansette legs, and you know, these type of leg was used on many things in the 50s and 60s, from coffee tables to sewing baskets to all sorts. So, but these actually do look quite authentic, I have to say. They are of a period. Where they were from a Dansette, we shall never know. But right, I think we can kind of have a go at picking this up now and seeing how it's going to. Oh yeah. It's got a little bit tighter. That looks so much better on the legs, I must say. Yeah, hopefully you can see that, because we're a bit tight in here. It's so windy outside. I was going to do this outside, but it's so windy today. So yeah, there we go. So we'll see how it goes. It might not play, you know, I mean, it's turning round, but we'll try the record on it anyway and have a whirl. It's not going to drop. Well, there we go. Didn't push it up hard enough. well, there we go, it played it. It's a very, very old record. It's very well played and probably worn out really, and that was the Silver Tone Chimes of the Angelus, and that was an organ solo by Reginald Foort. And for all those that didn't know, that was the Regal Cinema, the wonderful Regal Cinema in Marble Arch. That was the only UK theatre organ that had a actual bell carillon played from the actual organ console, and that was Reggie Foort using the bell carillon there to good effect. I think Reginald Foort was the first man to broadcast the organ. Organist prior to him going there'd been issues with the organ and the installation, and I think Foort went in and jiggled it about a bit, and it was first broadcast on Christmas Day 1930 or 31. But don't take my word for that. I'm getting this out the back of my brain. But there we go. Yeah, a very worn record, and I'm sure it probably needs a new idler wheel. But I'm not going to do anything with this. Record players and Dansettes aren't my thing. So you say, what's the point of this video? Well, what I'm going to say is, if anybody's interested in this and they'd like it as it is, it's not restored. I have to mention, you know, you've just heard it. You know, it obviously needs a. I think the treble. I did put some switch cleaner in there, but it hasn't helped that one. All the bass and the volume are fine. There is some hum. It probably needs, as I say, some capacitors changed. If you'd like a Dansette record player, get in touch with me. I'm not posting it. I'm sorry, I won't post anything anymore. I'm not in the position to go off and find boxes and pack things up. I'm located near Northampton. I'm happy for anyone, if they're passing, or for a courier, their own courier, if you want to pay and have a courier pick it up, fine, no problem, I don't mind that. But I'm not putting it in a box even then, because I have no transportation to go and find boxes. I've been looking, I promised a radio to a chap, a subscriber, many moons ago, and I keep meaning to email him because I just can't find a box big enough to put it in, or a box safe enough to put it in, without having any, you know, the only transport I've got is my Volt e-bike, and you can't carry big cardboard boxes on that. So that's it. If anybody's interested, as I say, it's there. I don't want a lot of money for it. I don't know what a Dansette Monarch is worth. I'll have a look on eBay. It's not in brilliant condition, but it's not in bad condition. There's one or two marks on the top. I'll just hold the camera, you know, and but a nice period thing. But it is a 19. Still got its little tag on the side there. I'll get the camera off and show you around it. Probably would be the best thing, wouldn't it, to do? So there we go. It's in quite nice, clean condition inside. I have got that off removed. There is a cover that goes on there which I'll put back on, because I was just looking, I was just trying to spray some switch cleaner, because those pots are so crackly, but they seem very cheap and strange Dansette system there, but it has helped a little bit. But there you go. This is, as I say, this is unrestored. This has not had anything done to it apart from a BSR cartridge and stylus fitted, just so it would play today. And as I say, and I've also put it on the legs, which I think really looks so much better. And you know, it's not in bad condition at all for the age, really. No dents in the grill, nice and clean. It has got its little tag there. Look, its little Dansette tag still on the handle. If you don't want it on the legs, it's easy to pack away then and keep somewhere. So yeah, and shutting the lid, still got its badges, and its badge down there. You know, and there's a mark there certainly where I think something over the years has stood on it, probably in the roof, because it's amazing really. I mean, I've just wiped it down. It was very dusty. It wasn't covered over with anything in the loft where it came out of. So there we go. That's a Dansette Monarch. It does work of sorts. But it obviously does need some more work doing to it, definitely, I feel. But if you're interested, drop me, you know, by email, and as I say, it would be collection only on that. And any money raised to it, I'm going to say, is not going for profit. It's going to a charity. So you know, I feel quite happy to put it on here. I'm not doing this for a profit. As I say, the money raised will go to a UK dementia, like all my profits, any ad revenue that I get on this channel, that goes also to UK dementia. I take nothing from YouTube and want nothing for this. It just needs a new home. That somebody, you know, it's of no interest to me, but it might be to somebody. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you in some more videos very shortly. Until that point in time, my best wishes and bye for now.